I might have to sit on the passenger seat. This is a 2018 Z125, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions. So far, this bike seems very small, as in wheelbase wise. The handlebars look good. I'll take a seat. This feels like I'm inside the bike. It feels like I'm very low. My leg comes up very high. The foot pegs seem very high. I like the distance of the handlebars and the width. I might have to sit on the passenger seat. So far this feels better than the 2024 Honda Grom I reviewed. I wonder what this wheelbase is. It's gotta be small. Feels pretty soft. Should be a comfortable ride. I'm gonna take it for a ride and let you know my final thoughts. All right, just finished the test ride of the Z125 and definitely some notable things. I don't like the riding position. It's either too cramped if I'm up front, or I feel like I'm sitting 2 feet above the bike back here. I did kind of find a sweet spot in the middle, but the pegs are just too far backward for my liking. I like a more standard ride, not cruiser, not sport bike, but right in the middle. Another thing I didn't really like was the vibration from the foot pegs. Well, really throughout the whole bike was pretty intense. When I look in the mirrors, they were vibrating, so the headlights of the cars behind me were wiggling a little bit. I've never owned a proper sport bike, so steering on this did take me a minute to get used to. At first, it felt like the handlebars and when I would lean were completely disconnected, but the steering did feel a little bit more in sync at the end of my ride. Overall, the quality feels on the handlebars, the throttle, the levers, and all the controls, they feel higher quality for sure. I do like the gauge better because it has a gear indicator and a fuel gauge. Both of those are missing from my bike, the Kymco Spade. The one thing I can't get over is how short this bike feels. I can mount this bike just by walking over it like this, which is unusual for a motorcycle. For those of you that saw my video on the Grom, this feels like it's more powerful to the higher gears, where the Grom felt weak and couldn't do anything in 4 and 5. This felt like I was getting up to speed in 4th gear, and then all of a sudden I just hit a brick wall where it hit 54 miles an hour and it wouldn't go any faster. It was very odd. I thought I was gonna be able to at least hit 57, 58, but it stopped right at 54. I do like the look. Alex mentioned that he spent $2,600 on this, and that seems like a very fair price for the quality, especially. For me personally, I wouldn't buy it just because of the riding position. But if someone's smaller in this market, $2,600 for this versus $3,000, $4,000, sometimes $5,000 for some of the Honda Mini Motos, this seems like a better deal. I'd like to thank Alex Dombey, We Ride 2, one last time for letting me ride and review his bike. Alex did a very detailed review on my bike on his channel as well. Check that out right here. If you'd like to see me review the 24 Honda Grom, click here. If you want to see more videos on my Kymco Spade, click here.
Rapping when they all want me to sing on. They all want an album, so I gave them 20 singles. Yeah, I'm trying to get a hit, that's why I swing.